Good evening, morning, or afternoon, wherever you are in the world. This is Sean Armstrong here, and as you can see, I just wanted to do another booktube video. As you can see, here, please excuse the mess, by the way. I'm a very untidy person at times. It may look as though I'm unorganised, but I am quite organised with the things, including my book collection. I've had a few recent additions to add to this collection. Brave New World, which, for those of you who know, I haven't read yet, but I'm intending to read it as soon as possible. George Orwell's 1984, which I have always wanted to read, but as of yet, not ready, due to the fact that I've been extremely busy with things. Into the Void trilogy, Peter Hamilton, which I actually got recommended through a video channel on YouTube, which I watch very regularly. Project Hail Mary, written by the same bloke who did The Martian. I've always wanted to read that, as I enjoyed the film. Cixin Liu, Dark Forest, Death's End, Earth's Remembrance of Past trilogy. I've read the first book, The Free Body Problem, and I've always wanted to read the last two in the trilogy. I really enjoyed that. His Wandering Earth, again, heard good things about it, really want to read it. Also, read of Ants and Dinosaurs of his, thought that it was a brilliant book, really enjoyed it. Great read if you're into science fiction. Stephen King, The Gunslinger. Watched the film, The Dark Tower, but never read any of the books. Would love to read them. David Camp, Cold Storage. I'm a big science fiction fan. Love reading science fiction. In a sense, I actually saw this at Waterstones and thought to myself, love to get this. Love the sound of it. Haven't read it. Mortal Engines, Philip Reeve. Haven't read the book, but watched the film, and I must say, I was a bit disappointed. Fall of Numenor, J.R.R. Tolkien, with illustrations by Alan Lee. Love anything to do with Tolkien, love anything to do with The Lord of the Rings. I've always been fascinated with Numenor, like many other people, like many other Tolkien's geeks. Adrian Tarkovsky. I love anything of his work, and his Shards of the Earth trilogy, Children of, which was the second book in Children of Time. Love anything to do with science fiction. Neil Gaiman, a author who is at the moment facing controversy. I know that this might sound controversial of me, but it's a shame because I think that he's a really good author, and it's a pity that he's let this stain him. You know, why do people of his talents waste them? Not saying that what he's done isn't wrong. Of course it's wrong. But he's wasted his talents. Another Adrian Taratsky book. I've got to get into reading again. I've got to read all of these if I possibly can, because, you know, obviously, otherwise I'm going to fall behind. Another of Tolkien's works. Again, I'm a huge Tolkien nerd. Patrick Ness. I like Patrick Ness. I was a big fan of his book, A Monster Calls. Really enjoyed that, as well as the film. One book of his, however, that I didn't really enjoy was that book. I forgot the title, but it's about a boy who dies and comes back to life, finding himself all alone in a world. The Hunger Games trilogy. Heard a lot of good things about this, but never read it. We'll get onto it sometime. The Maze Runner quadrilogy. I really want to read this. Never watched the films,